Welcome back to the channel, guys. So if you're not subscribed, please do. And thank you for all the comments and all the subscription. For those who subscribed and liked the content as well. Thank you. One reason why I started this channel was because I wanted to be that fan that's always objective about everything Arsenal. I'm not someone who is over excited about things Arsenal and just forget to be objective. So one thing you can rest assured that every time I talk about Arsenal, I'll talk about it objectively, good, bad, positive, negative, whatever. So haven't seen the game for 90 minutes, obviously coming off of the Tottenham loss, now playing Villarreal at home and losing. I'm going to try to break this down into three parts. So what's positive, what didn't go well, and what I think we should be looking out for. So positives, obviously the usual. Saliba was great. Ben White was great. Mosquera, coming on second half, I thought it was brilliant. I'm actually really happy we signed that boy because I can see a world where we can confidently bench Saliba and he'll put in a good performance. I think Christian Mosquera is a fantastic buy. I'm so glad we signed up that boy from Valencia. It was good to see Gabriel back, which was really good. He didn't have a lot of showings though, but good to have him back. Solid defender. Miles Lewis Kelly is an interesting prospect for this season. I say this because I think he's probably one of the most dangerous ball carriers through the middle for Arsenal. He's just very difficult to get the ball off of him, and he has purpose when driving forward. So I really like that. I think we need more of that. Right-hand side, first Saka was a little underwhelming, but again, Saka is one player that I will struggle to criticize just because it's Bukayo Saka. He always performs. So I'm going to say for Saka, I'll give him a pass. It's preseason. He's not at the fitness level that he needs to be, which he will be. He's always fit. He always delivers. So I wouldn't knock Saka. In the midfield, I felt Christian Odegaard did well, and kudos to him. He scored a goal. I thought it was okay. It's very decent. It's tidy. He keeps it clean. Doesn't do crazy things. So that was good to see. Who else again? Had a good cameo in the first half and second half too. And Mikel Merino. Now Mikel Merino, I'm a little divided, and I tell you why. There's some antics about him he needs to lose, in my opinion. Most time when he gets the ball, if you badge him, he falls on the floor and he's quickly grabbing his ankles or his knees. And most times it's not a foul. The game goes on. So I saw some of this last season, but I think I'm seeing some of it again this season in preseason as well. I think it's something that's cut out of his game. Sometimes it's very silly because the Premier League is a very physical league. You're not always going to get a foul each time someone touches you. So I think it's something about Spanish football that he's bringing to the English football. Sometimes it can be very upsetting for me. Second half. So okay, going back to first half again. Martinelli. I'm sorry. I know he assisted the corner. He played the corner who led to the goal. Still not impressed, man. Still not impressed. I'm going to do a video just to show you the output of our left-hand side compared to Liverpool, to Man City, and maybe even Newcastle. Just to show you a comparison of how poor our left-hand side is compared to our right-hand side, and how we compare against other teams. So watch out for that video. I'll make a video on that. Again, very poor. No industry. Listen, if you are a winger and you cannot face a left back or full back and dribble, I'm sorry, you're not a winger. Martinelli has plateaued. This is it. There's no other levels to Martinelli, in my opinion. This is it. And this has been it for the past 2 seasons. And you can see it's the exact same thing. I've not seen anything different. Runs in the byline tries to cut into the right. Most times it works, sometimes it doesn't work. He doesn't shoot on target. What's the point? It just stresses the point that we still need to fix our left-hand side. And let's tell ourselves the truth, guys. We have Liverpool. Liverpool had Diaz there. Now Diaz is gone. Who knows what they're going to do? This young kid from the academy looks a really good prospect, footballer. He actually dribbles. And that's to my point. That's what Saka does. Saka faces you, he dribbles you. Max Dallman is doing the same thing. On our left-hand side, it's just running, pass back to the right, and to drop a shoulder and then pass. At this level, we have to be honest, guys. If we're going to go into the season with Martinelli and Trossard as our left-hand side solution, we are behind Liverpool. If we solve that, we're at least at par with Liverpool. Because what Liverpool have done is fortified every single area. Even though they haven't invested left-hand side, Cody Gakpo is better than Martinelli. Let's be frank. So second half, going back to the game, second half, it was good to see Odegaard back, and basically what I think is going to be our first team midfield: Odegaard, Zubimendi, and Declan Rice, and Max Dallman. Now, there is something I think there's something that is wrong with Odegaard. I love Odegaard. I'm not knocking. I love him. I think he's one of my favorite Arsenal players. But dude just cannot shoot, man. Why can't he shoot? Like, what is it? Every time he gets into good positions, he just fluffs his shot. And it's one of the attributes of as a top-class midfielder. Look at, the likes of Luka Modric, Kevin De Bruyne, Bruno Fernandes. The lists go on. One of the things you can do to add goals to your games is when you have those positions, whether you from the right or from the left, you at least shoot on target. Most times he fluffs his shots. Now, I was watching Gyökeres, and of course, people are going to troll. I don't do troll. It's not my thing. I like to be objective. I watched Gyökeres, and I think that obviously, Arsenal, we need to change our game to adapt to his style. He's not we don't, and I was thinking about, we don't really play this classic number 9 role where a fox in the box kind of player, and that's where the Arsenal is so used to having, hybrid strikers who come to the middle or come to the flanks. So Gyökeres, a few times, first half he had one shot on target, second half another shot on target. We need to modify our game. And in the second half, it was interesting when we brought in Odegaard, and that at the time we had removed him and Kelman was playing up front. Odegaard had this pass forward to him. I was like, that's exactly the kind of pass we need to give to Gyökeres. So to me, I thought he did well. He did what he was supposed to do. It's we as a team that need to adapt around him. I think he's going to score a lot of goals. I was looking at the chances that the 2 shots he had, and I asked myself, Havertz won't create those shots. Just creating those chances, to be able to drop a shoulder and shoot on, So I think definitely we're going to see more of him in the next game against Athletic Club. I think they're called Atletico Bilbao. But anyways, it's on Saturday. Who else again? Max Dallman, again, another good cameo. I like that he just wants to take on players. It's so refreshing to see wingers who still want to dribble, because I feel like we've gotten to this passing to death almost type of football where wingers just pass. Max Dallman is such a breath of fresh air to me. Like Saka, they actually want to take you on. I'm hoping Arteta continues to encourage him to do that. It would help him develop into a reward star. I thought he did well. Of course, he cost a penalty for, basically he gave us a penalty, which is good. This is the second time now. He creates chaos, good chaos for the team. So I like that. He's definitely someone who's impactful. If he comes off the bench, I think he'll be very impactful. I like to see him play 90 minutes though. What else again? I think that was pretty much it. I think that was pretty much it. But again, I'm just gonna Again, positive. It was good to see all the Madueke as well had his cameo. It was good to see him, whoop cross in from the left hand side, something we haven't seen in a while. So it was good to see that from a winger. I'm excited for Madueke. I mean, I know I had my doubts about him because I just felt like he's not the player we needed, but he's here. I think he offers something different, so I'm looking forward to whatever that is. Now concerns for me. I think the biggest concern for me, obviously, left hand side. Left hand side. We need to fix it. Whatever is Eze, Simmons, Rodrigo. Quite frankly, I can't be bothered. Just sign a player who's dynamic, who has goals in them, and who can actually dribble and help us in low blocks and tight spaces. What we have currently is not the solution. And Arteta also needs to evolve. He's going to have to. The team has evolved. The club has backed him, signed players, 6, possibly even 7 if we add Eze. So he has no excuse anymore. No excuse. So we need we need our coach to evolve. Whatever that is I like Arteta. I think he's an intelligent coach. I'm hoping he evolves his game this season to accommodate this new players we've signed. Other than that, it's preseason, right? So the boys are still building their fitness up, but regardless, if you lose at home to any team at the Emirates, right? As Arsenal Football Club, it's painful. So it is painful that we lost at home, but we also have to look at it objectively and say it was a preseason. There are a few solutions Arteta was trying. I could see those. There was a time when at some point I felt like was Miles even playing left 8. He was in the middle for quite a long time. But also I think we should even consider playing him there as well. We should actually consider playing Miles Lewis-Skelly left 8 sometimes and see what happens. Maybe in the Community Shield or something. But I think that boy is such a good footballer. Very impressed with him. That's it, guys. That's my take on this. I have mixed feelings about the game. On the good side, the things that went well, things that didn't go well, things that concerned me, left-hand side. Things that went well, all the debutants, I'm very impressed with them. Kepa, obviously, all the new players, Christian Mosquera, solid. Really happy with signing on board. Christian Mosquera is it. Very impressed. That's it, guys. Please subscribe, support the channel, and please take care of yourself. All right, cheers. Bye-bye. Bye, everyone.